Alright, here we go. Here's one from Everton Cosme. And if I'm pronouncing your name right, if I'm not, sorry, trying. And he wants to know, how was the process of creating the bass line in Kings and Queens? Kings and Queens was really a fun song to conjure up and put together. Not to be a tattletale or anything, but Stephen and Joe used to be extremely late to rehearsal sometimes. So Joey and Brad and I would jam and jam and jam. And Jack Douglas was there with us because we were getting ready to do the Draw the Line album. And so one day we just started jamming on something in the key of F because, F is a very low, strong, heavy note on the bass. And felt good. And, came up with this plodding, heavy-sounding rock. Maybe you'd call it a ballad, but anyway, just something very powerful and mysterious sounding. And, we would play one riff for 15 minutes, and in that process, another riff would pop out that could be another part of the song. And we just would keep going that way until we had a bunch of different parts. And once we had a bunch of different parts strung together, we would listen to that whole thing, and that would give us ideas about how to rearrange it, how to come up with more parts. And one of the neat things about that song is in the middle, there's a big quiet part, a breakdown. And when it comes in, it's just bass and piano. And that part was definitely a collaboration between me and Stephen, because there was some harmony and theory in there that Stephen was a little more up to date on than I was, so he helped me come up with some cool bass parts for that middle section. And really enjoyed the whole process of putting that song together and recording it. And it's really fun to play on stage now. We don't do it all the time, but we do it sometimes because we know there are fans like you that want to hear that song. So the more you guys keep writing in and demanding it, the more we'll play songs like that, as opposed to just playing the ones that we know everybody wants to hear. So thanks for asking.